So let's take care of these little side holes in his head where his arms come out. So that's just going to be some basic subtraction. So we're going to use a cube. And just want to try and get it as centered as possible. So gonna shrink it in a little bit. Okay. All right. Hold Shift. And we drag it in the direction we want. Okay. All right. So that's a little too big. So my reference, it's cutting just a little bit underneath here and into the yellow stripe. Just going to move that up. It's right there. And I'm just going to pull it down a little bit. It's right. So I just want to pull it a little bit further down, so I'm going to go to 0.25 on the snap grid. There we go. And then let's make this an even 5. Okay, I want that as centered as possible. So that looks pretty good. Gets his legs that aren't centered. Actually, we can actually use this because this is centered. So yeah, that's selected. I'm going to use the left mouse key. There we go. All right. Okay. So now we have that. We're going to make a copy. First, we're gonna make that a hole. We're gonna edit, duplicate, and I'm going to take that, I'm going to move it down about half, maybe just a little bit higher. Okay, so that's a clear 10. Alright, then select this piece. Gonna move down an angle so that way we can grab it from below. And this part up here won't go as deep, so we'll slide this out a bit. Alright, so we just want it about there. Okay. And this bottom piece, yeah, that's a good length, 23. And then this one, let's just try to line it. There we go. All right. Now, so we want this piece, we want it to basically have the same angle as this. So in order to do that, we're going to have to cut it first, so that way it goes in at an angle, cuts in at an angle that's identical to his head. So best way to do that is we select the head, make a copy, okay, and then turn this back to a color and select the head, make that a hole, then shift select this piece and do a group. Okay, now that didn't work because for some reason this head did not duplicate. So go undo, do again. Yeah, did not copy. So undo. Okay, select it again, edit, duplicate, there. When you see that flash around the edge, that usually means it's duplicated it. So now we turn it to a hole, shift select this piece, group. Alright, now if we use our right arrow key and slide this out, see, it cut it so it's at an angle. So that'll help the cut inside be at the same angle as his head. So we'll use the arrow key again. We'll turn this into a hole. Alright. So we'll shift select the head and we'll do a group. Okay, that's pretty good, but we want it deeper. So undo, use the arrow key, and hit it twice, and shift select and group again. Okay, that's good. This is that's this piece here. So we'll have to fix that. So undo, Now the other thing I almost forgot was we need to do this exact same thing on the other side of his head. So I'm going to select these two objects and we're going to copy them, edit, duplicate, and then we're going to move them over to the other side. So if you hit shift, okay, then we need to rotate it 180 degrees. So use the inside wheel to lock it, and then we'll use the arrow key okay. So okay, so this piece here is a little too low, so I'm going to move it up. Okay, and that's going to change, so don't worry about it. So select the head, shift select this top piece, and group. There you go. All right. And then select this piece and this piece and just move it up a little bit, because see, we got a little bit of lip. Actually, let's wait and see what that does. Shift select the head, select the bottom piece, and group, and see what that does. Ah. Now, what happened? We didn't cut this piece. That's because it's a separate piece. So, let's undo. Now we make this into one piece. But not yet. So we'll do the other side. Shift select and group. And see, that wasn't as deep. So undo, select this piece, and we'll use the arrow key. We'll use the right arrow key and hit it twice and see what that does. Shift select the head and group. It's better, still needs to be deeper. So undo and then hit it the right arrow key twice. Shift select the head and group. Okay, there we go. Now, in order to cut out this piece as well as this piece, we need to make two copies. So, do is select this, go to edit, duplicate. Okay. So now we can do two of them, because this piece is separate from this piece. So select one of these cubes, shift select the head, and go to group. There. And now we need to cut out this piece as well. So shift select the whole cube, shift select the stripe, and group. That's interesting. Okay, undo that because we have two separate pieces here. So let's make them one. So shift select this piece and then shift select this piece. It's being difficult. I'm just going to check something. Yeah, that's what I thought. So this is a separate piece. So undo. And they're right on top of each other, so it's really hard to select them. So I'm going to make another copy of this cube. Go to Edit and duplicate it. And now group. Again, did not work, so having a problem selecting that. So go back to undo, and we need to select that piece, but this one's in the way, so we'll use the arrow key to move it out. So remember 23 millimeters. Shift select that. And then shift select this piece. And we're going to group those into one. Alright, then this goes back to 23. Alright, then shift select this piece and group. There we go. We'll do the same thing, although it'll be far more simple over here. So shift select this cube and group. Oops. Undo. So edit, duplicate this cube, select the head, group, then select the stripe, shift select the whole cube, group. There we go. All right. It's coming along. We'll see you at the next video. Thanks for watching. And if you like what you see and you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe.